buds. It's Cathy with Cathy's Garden, and I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today we're going to be using junk mail envelopes. It does not matter if you have an envelope with a large window, an envelope with a small window, or even one that has a medium size. I even have one with double windows. You also want to have a piece of food box or any type of thin box material, cardboard. Then you're going to need some scraps. Now, a lot of these are paper pad scraps, but if you have digital scraps, those will work too. You need some scraps. You'll also need some type of paper that you can back your tag with. Using these things, we're going to create the most adorable pockets and tags for our junk journals. Won't you join me? The first thing you want to do is select one of your junk mail envelopes. This one will be just fine. And I'm going to cut mine down to either 7 or 7.5 inches. That's really going to depend on your window as well as the size of your journal pages. I have my guillotine here and I'm going to trim. I'm going to roll the long way my envelope so the two corners meet, and I'm going to trim off a little bit of that corner like this. Now they both match. Folding down the first page of the envelope, it's two-sided like this, and I'm folding down this part right there. Give it a crease. And now I'm going to fold it back on itself. I'm going to tuck it back under. So now it's like this. Let's go ahead and let's add our glue, and then let's tuck it back in there. So adding my glue, I'm using my art glitter glue for this. Hold it back. And it's just nice and sturdy that way, instead of just trimming it off. This is when you'll want to bring in your scraps. And we all know how to collage. So I'm just finding some pieces that are large enough. And I'm going to collage my envelope here. I have decided to speed this up a little bit. You can still see me collage, but I don't know. I think I find it kind of boring to watch myself collage, which is kind of strange because I like to watch other people collage. But I don't know, I just feel like I don't know. I just decided that I was just going to speed it up and keep it in, and so that you can see. I just am so indecisive. It's like here, there, no, not that. Well, anyway. I don't even know what to say about it. You pick up a piece, you look, you see, is that going to work? Is that not going to work? So that's what we're doing here. We're just checking it out and seeing if the pieces work. If they don't. So that's what we're doing. We're collaging. I hope you enjoy it. I really do. Maybe in the comments you can tell me if this is something that you like to watch. Do you like to watch it in fast motion, or would you like to watch it in real time? I'm just not sure. Like I said, when I watch it back, I just find it boring, but maybe you really enjoy it, because I like to watch other people collage. I think it might be a personal thing for me. So anyway, I'm just blabbing along as we collage our junk mail right here. I absolutely love this project. I love junk mail. In heavenly days, we all have so much junk mail. And why do I keep saving it? I have no clue. I have enough junk mail to probably supply you and me and probably a couple of your neighbors. I have a few boxes of junk mail, but I just can't seem to throw it away. And the same thing with those food boxes. Why do I keep saving them? It's almost like it's like a little bit of a hoarding issue I think I might have with it. But anyway, I'm surely not going to run out of any. And now we're just putting the paper on the back, because maybe you want to make this into a flip out. Maybe you want to use this and actually pop it into a pocket, the whole thing. The mail, the tag we're going to make, you could pop it into a pocket. So I did cover the back of all of mine. Maybe you don't want to. If you're going to glue yours down on a page, you definitely can do that. I even think you could use it as a belly band. I really think it'd be cute for that too. So anyway, we're almost finished here. I can't quite decide. I think this is when I bring in the music paper, and I'm thinking maybe I want music. But then when I brought it in and I looked at it, it was like, oh my, this is just really too busy for me, and I opted out of that. So I'm just chit-chatting along with you guys as we watch me collage. You do please tell me what you think. If you enjoy it, if you like it sped up like this. A couple people last time I did this, they said they didn't like it sped up. But you know, if only two people say something, I know how they feel, but I don't know how everybody else feels. And I know I watch a lot of videos and I never say a word. You know, I don't make a comment. So, yeah. Tell me if you want it fast, you want it real time. How would you like to watch me collage? Or maybe forget about it, Cathy. Forget collaging. This is not your forte. It's not something that a lot of people love collaging. That's not something that I just love doing. Maybe that's why I don't like watching myself do it. I don't know. But anyway, we're almost towards the end, guys. Yeah, I got rid of that music paper. That was just too much. And I decided to pop on this beautiful blue piece of this. Mostly is paper pad paper. So you don't have to have digitals, guys. And actually, did I mix? I did mix. That piece down below on the bottom is a chapter 1 papers. And the rest are paper pad paper. So yeah. Okay, there we go. Now I have my junk mail all collaged, and I'm going to take my sponge with my vintage photo ink, and I'm going to ink up the edges of my envelope. That is super cute. I really like how that has turned out. It's really sweet. Remember, we have our box piece. I'm going to cut my box piece so it will fit inside the envelope. Measured, and now I need to cut it smaller than that measurement so it will fit inside of my pocket. It's kind of tight. I'm going to cut it just a little narrower. Yes, I think that will be fine. I'm going to cover this first, and then I will round the corners after I finish covering it. I'm not sure that's going to work. I think I'm going to have to find something else. I'm going to use my coffee dyed paper to cover the one side of my tag. I'm also going to switch and use some of my Yoo-Hoo glue stick. And then my corners, my edges, I'm going to use my art glitter glue just to make sure that the edges are glued down well. Now if you have a machine, you could sew around the edge if you'd like. Just trim it out now. Following the edge of the box makes it so simple to trim it out. So I decided to use this blue paper to cover the front side of the tag. But when I stuck it in the envelope, the junk mail envelope, I forgot that I had a big section of that blue on the front of the envelope, and I just did not like it. So I recovered this blue, and it's kind of a beigey colored light brown floral out of the same paper pad. But somehow I did not film me recovering it. But when you see it in the junk mail envelope, it's going to be recovered, and that's why. It's because I did not like this blue stuck in the envelope, so I recovered it. So that's what's happening. I'd like to add my little piece of lace right there on the edge, about right there. I'm just collaging with my little scraps of lace pieces. I really like this piece of lace that I'd like to use as a tab on my tag right there. And I like that this is white because there's so much white on this print right here. But I think this is a little wide. So if I cut it down, but if I glue that on there like this, and then I could take this little tiny piece and even put it right there. Oh, that's cute. And then take this piece here and glue it down. How about if we glue it right there? And then here's that little piece that I would like to put on my tag. Oh, this is my tag. I was trying to pull that envelope. Okay, here we go. I'm just trying to find the middle just so it is not too off center when I pop that on there. That's pretty cute. I have some cream sari silk, and let's make a bow with it. A little bit more lace here. I need to have a little bit more lace to attach a bulb pin. So I think I'm going to gather that right here. So if I put my glue here and I just kind of gather it, tack it down right here. So I kind of made almost like a little curtain across that corner. And then I'm going to pop my sari silk bow right here. There we go. How about something like that? That is super sweet. A bulb pin, some flat back pearls. Let's see what we can find. I added some gold flat back beads, a butterfly, a bulb pin, and a few beads right here. And then a little bead right in the center of that piece of lace that I'm using as a tab. Oh, I think it turned out so cute. Now you could pop this into a pocket. You could glue it down onto your journal page by just gluing down two sides and using it as another tuck spot. You could actually use it as a belly band if you wanted to glue here and here. It'd be a very wide belly band, but you definitely could use it as a belly band. Here is another one that I made. Oh my, I think that's super sweet too. So your tag can be smaller. It doesn't have to be large like the one that we made together. There's one here. Looks just like that. I love these. What a great way to use your junk mail and your scraps. Got some charms on this one. This is a very small and slender little tag. And then this one that I have already shown you, it has the double windows right here, buttons, little pieces of scrap lace. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.